Hello everyone, welcome today. I am Bella and this is my dad, David J. Coon, Medical Qigong Master, Instructor, etc. There's a lot of stuff. We all love our titles, I suppose. Okay, so today I have a couple questions and I know some other people have some questions. So Dad.
Yes.
Question. Can I ask you?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm glad you're ready.
You know I love questions and I love good answers.
Yes, well I'm inquisitive, so a lot of questions.
It's good.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
So, is there a specific type of breathing for Qigong?
Yes.
Could you elaborate? I'm a little...
Sure, okay. I thought that was like long pause. I was reading the script over there and it said long pause. I thought I was supposed to take a long pause.
No.
But anyway, okay. No, I'm just kidding. So, yes, there are many different types of breathing and it depends on what you're doing with your Qigong. We first have to understand without getting too complicated, there are different styles of Qigong, many different styles, and people are using Qigong for different things. So like martial art, we spoke about in another video, there's like 300 different styles of martial art. Well, there's like 3,000 of Qigong, okay? So Qigong in general means the skilled cultivation of universal life force, or Qi, gathering Qi. In general, we could think of this as gathering energy, okay? Recharging our batteries, this kind of idea, okay? We do that through our breath, through breathing. And there are many different types of breathing methods within Qigong, within yoga, within martial art, within baseball, within skiing. So many different types of breathing, some geared more toward performance, some geared more toward recovery or healing, some geared more toward gathering energy, some geared toward clearing the mind. So breathing has many different purposes, just like Qigong has different purposes. So that's kind of the bigger, broader picture. Let's break it down now to something a little simpler and relate it to some Qigong practice. So if we're standing here and we put our feet to the floor and we bend our knees, and the first thing we want to learn to do is we want to sit our weight and we want to connect, like we're plugged, like these are two prongs and we're plugging them into the floor. Okay, and we sit our weight and we want to get a little bit heavy here, a little bit, okay? Now, we can come to a posture, this one sometimes we call hugging the tree. Traditionally, it's called standing like a post. And my elbows droop heavy. I don't want to hold my shoulders up high. I want to let the elbows droop. And so as I'm standing here, the idea is to actually become this posture. So a lot of people will say, well, what's my breath supposed to be? Well, the first type of training is what I like to refer to as breathless, meaning you're not focused on your breath at all. You're just letting your breath do what it does. By holding this particular posture, I promise you, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes takes more training and more discipline. But after 10 minutes, trust me, your breath will take on its own rhythm, okay? So that would be an example of a static position that changes your breath, okay? So let's go here now and let's reach up. This one I like to call, in our school, we call it the Waterfalls or the waterfall, where the waterfall comes down through here and the water runs through your body like this, okay? Now, if we just practice with the body position, once again, breathless, we're leaving the breath alone. We're moving the body and we're working with these positions. And guess what? It is changing the Qi, the energy. As it does, I promise you, it is going to begin to change your breath. But sometimes we purposefully add breath to the practice. This is another avenue. So right here, I'm going to inhale as I rise up through my nose. Try and breathe slow and low so that the breath goes down to my belly, and then I'm going to exhale through my nose here as I come down. Now, I'm not in a hurry. I'm going to go back up slow. Exhale through the nose. I'm going to go up one more time. Inhale. And I come down, exhale. Now, I'm going to do my best to keep it simple, but I have a lot to say, but we'll try and keep it somewhat simple, okay? So, in Oriental medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, which Qigong is related to, do you have any idea what organ or organs control the inhalation in your body? That means the breath coming into your body. Any idea what that breathing, what organ organ in your body might cause that or allow that?
Back here.
Maybe somewhere back here. What is that called? What would you call it?
Kidneys.
The kidneys. She's been growing up around a Qigong master. All right. The average person would probably say the lungs. And you would be right. The lungs are very much related to breathing, but actually the kidneys in Oriental medicine control the inhalation of your breath. And as you begin to work with Qi and fill this lower belly, I want you to go ahead and hold your hands, make a little triangle like this, upside down triangle. The navel center will be in between the hands here. This area here is called the lower dantian, and it is like an area that has the ability to like recharge, like a battery. We can recharge it. When this area becomes recharged, let's say we were just to stand like this for 10 minutes. Once again, another sort of static position, right? We would charge this battery, and I would tell you what would happen next. The energy would flow up into your kidneys, and when it did, your breath would automatically take on its own rhythm. All right, those are some ways of practicing. I could show you many more. I'm going to show you one or two. Here we go, real brief, okay? Let's say we're here and we're going to stand in a horse stance, let's say, and let's just bring our hands down so they're parallel to the floor. And then let's push the fingers so that they're pointing into the ground. And now let's turn the hands over so that the backs of the hands are pointing downward and the floor is, and I'm pointing the fingers toward the floor like this. And now I'm going to close all of those fingers like I'm starting to make a fist. And I'm going to take my thumbs and put them over my first two fingers. And then I'm going to pull my hands back like so. Okay? So now I'm here. Okay? Inhale your breath through your nose. Exhale your breath through your nose and send it down through your feet. This time, inhale through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to take one of your hands and reach forward with an exhale. It's okay, mouth or nose right now. And you're making kind of a punching-like motion, okay? When a movement in Qigong moves away from your body, or in martial art, that is typically an exhalation. If we were to bring this hand back to where it was now, that's typically an inhalation. So inhale through the nose. Now we're going to take the other hand and we're going to, I made it a little louder so you could hear it. Now I'm going to inhale as this moves to me. And now I'm going to exhale. I'm going to inhale as I move to me, and I'm going to exhale as I move away. One last little example here. You see how this is like a pull almost, like I'm pulling to me? This is where my inhale can come. And as I move this way to move away from my body, this is where the exhale would come. This is the inhale because as I'm pulling in the breath and the Qi, and then I exhale. Then I finish, inhale coming up, and exhale completes the movement and our little dialogue. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to know more, come join me and practice live on Thursdays or watch the recording from our live session.
Thank you.